absolutely. Um, it's good to take time to reflect and just gather your thoughts on paper. So if you can gather your thoughts on paper and then add pictures to it as well, voila, scrapbooking, right? But it's a wonderful practice. It's something, it's very therapeutic and fun. So what I want to do to these butterflies, which I think I can do them upside down to me, but in the perspective that you can see, is that I'm going to add these little diamond dots. I picked some up at Joann's because I had been eyeing that aisle thinking, like, you know, they keep selling these little diamond dots and they're so shiny and cute. They'd probably be great on embellishments. So sure enough, I picked some up and let me zoom in so you can see. And I have a delay on my phone, so I just want to make sure that you can see these. Wait, I need to go back this way more. Please let me know if this is visible to you or not. Because if I need to zoom in or zoom out, I want you to be able to see. I think I need to move over this way a little bit. Okay, perfect. All right, so what I want to do here is apply some adhesive, in this case, just to some key points here. This die has some little cutouts here that are circular. They're meant to be for Nouveau drops. But I am going to use this jewel pick that I just picked up at Hobby Lobby. They finally opened a Hobby Lobby near me. Yay, yay. And this is meant to pick up little things like this because it's sticky on both ends. And I figured, okay, let's give this a try because I've already, oh yeah, that's perfect. That little jewel picker is gonna, yeah, that's gonna help me out a lot. Because I have an older one from We Are Memory Keepers, but it's gotten kind of dingy and I wasn't happy about that. So I'm going to show you a close-up of this as soon as I get all of these on here. So I'm using Barely Arts glue because it dries clear. And perfect. So I'll be adding these little gems. And what's great about this is that this scores right in the center just with the die itself. So let me see if I can show you a close-up here. And I think I need to move down a little bit. It's very difficult for me to see on my phone, but in any case, there's those little tiny gems, and maybe I can get closer. I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up or not, but it's got the tiny little gems there. And these happen to be a really light, what color is this? Shade 5004. I guess they don't have a name, but it's a really light pink. And here's one of the reasons I wanted to also make the butterflies is because they're going to go with some flowers. And here's one of them. Oh, thank you, Angela. Here's one of them. So I made this with my TonicStudios dies that I recently had shared on this channel. And so I used those little diamond dots in the center there. And I just thought it was a lot of fun. Now, that kind of stippling, you know, I know not everybody likes that, but because there's shine to it, it picks up the light. I thought it would be really cute. And then here's another one. And it has less, but I thought it was so, so cute to add that little detail there. And hopefully you can see that. But it picks up the light when you move it. It adds that little glimmer. So, which is, I suppose that's what people like about diamond painting, if that's what they call it, I think. And I love dainty little details. So I thought, okay, I'm going to be picking up more of those. And let me show you the card, because this is all going to go together, of course. Oh my gosh, That's such a pile. I shared this in a tutorial video, but what I didn't share was, thank you, Angela. What I didn't share was that I did finish off this card with the same little diamond dots on all these little butterflies. So these butterflies cut out of the background glitter paper. And what I did was, oh my gosh, I'm out of frame. I'm trying to figure out which way I need to go. This way, I think. Here we go. So, am I right now? And I'm sorry, I have a delay on my phone. So, oh gosh, I keep going the wrong way. So I see myself backwards here. Here we go. I think I got it now. Oh lordy. So I paper pieced all of these butterflies. That's what I wanted to mention. I put in every single one of those little pieces of paper, and then in the centers of the body of the butterfly, I added the little gems. And I apologize if I'm out of frame. I'm really trying hard to get what the perspective is of this camera, and it's beyond me. Thank you, Angela. So hopefully you can see that. And then I also added some other little gems that I have that are more like Swarovski crystals. I added those to the center of these little honeycomb shapes. And then I gave her some little earrings too. So I love the way that turned out. It's also a shaker, which I forgot to mention in the other video. So you can't really see the shaker bits, but you can hear them. So there's that. Now, back to this. What I'm going to try to do here, for the sake of not taking 500 hours to do this, is that I'm going to try to apply adhesive to like 2 or 3 of these at a time, and then do all the little dots, and then move on to the next piece, because I'm hoping this doesn't dry too fast for me, and that it gives me just enough time to put these on. And I'm just going to keep them here on the little cap. I think that's probably the better way to go about it. But it's interesting because I had a company reach out to me and ask me to review some diamond dot paintings, and I was like, I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. And now thinking back, I'm like, well, I probably should have done it. I probably would have enjoyed that. But I just, I got to thinking about, you know, that's not scrapbooking. That's not, you know, that's not making memories with anything. But this, you know, I think this could become very addictive just because of the therapeutic quality of doing the placement of this sort of thing. Is almost like the same quality of like when you're doing crochet or anything like that. That's, you know, you're repeating the same motion over and over. I'm gonna just apply a little bit more glue here. And I wish I had gotten these in different colors in hindsight. I just didn't even know really if I was gonna like it. But I'll be back for more because they have every color you can imagine. And this would have been great to have with darker colored little gems also. I just wasn't, I don't know. I guess I wasn't thinking. I missed 2 dots here, so I'm going to go ahead and do those. I have 5 people watching. If I can get 5 thumbs up, even if you don't care to say anything to me, I'd appreciate it. Seeing as I have 5 individuals who are still here. The quiet ones. The quiet ones have joined the house. So if you have a rainy day like I have here today, there's not much going on because it's gloomy out. You could put on some music in the background. You know, put some food in the crock pot and do some diamond dots. 2 more to go and we're done with the butterflies. Oh yes, that's a wonderful idea, Angela. I've been trying to get some ladies to Zoom craft with me, but I think our schedules just don't meet up. Because I would love to do that, definitely. And I've done it on live videos, group live videos. Those are a lot of fun. You get a lot of different, woohoo! That butterfly decided to fly. Get a lot of different dynamics. It's just, it's easier when you don't have to monitor the screen. I'll be completely honest. Like right now, this is super easy for me because it's just you. Just Angela and I hanging out on a Saturday morning. But if there were 50 people on that chat, I don't know what I would do with myself. And I never get that many people anyway, but I get the silent ones that poke in and out, take a look at my projects and leave. Let's see here. Oops, I almost dipped into the wrong place there. So one more butterfly to go, and we're in business as far as diamond dots are concerned. So what type of, Angela, what type of cards do you like to make, since you said that you're fairly new at it? What have been, or which cards have been the ones that you've enjoyed making the most? Oh, Vicky! Ah! Good morning, Vicky. I should sing to you since you just woke up. That's a very Hispanic thing to do, you know, wake someone up with singing. Fun fold cards, awesome. Vicky, we just did some diamond dots. And I shared some layouts too, some old school 12 by 12 layouts for Angela, who's doing scrapbooking and whatnot. All right, so we're done with the little dots there. I'm digging this. This is called, by the way, Marvy Jewel Picker. And you can get it online. I just happen to be at Hobby Lobby and picked that up. But here's something to make with those butterflies. I made a small card. Yeah, Vicky, you might want to go back to sleep if I start singing. We're like, no, give me the covers. So this is technically a 3x3 card, but it's actually 3 1/8 by, yeah, it's bigger. Almost 3.5 in that direction. And what I did there was that I used a TonicStudios die here. Thank you. I used this little die that came in a box. Let me see if I even know where it is. It might be right here. Well, of course I don't know where it is because I have crazy. Yeah, I have no clue where I put it. But in any case, it makes a little box, and it came with a bunch of little dies that are these little squares, and I made a card with it before. So they cut out like that. And so out of that, I grouped 4 onto vellum, which is one of my favorite things to use in crafting. Ooh, and it looks like I have to fix that. Yeah. So I put it onto vellum and then layered that onto the little yellow card. I added a little ribbon there and then 2 of the butterflies. So the wings pop up real cute. And then, of course, I zhuzhed it up with all of those little diamond dots. And hi, Carrie. Good morning. Where are you, Carrie? Because I just woke up Vicky. I was talking so loud that she's in California and I woke her up. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you could make it though. So I got up this morning and I was like, you know what? I need to get some stuff done before this weekend is over. I need to head out to the post office to mail out some. I did a D-stash, so I need to send out some of that. And I did a little craft shopping. So here's something I picked up at Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to set these aside for one moment. Not done with those yet, but I picked up this Michigan. Okay, so you're not too far away from me. You're over by the Great Lakes. relatively speaking, of course, because I am in New York State. So anyway, Sizzix put out this paper pad. I don't know that I have ever bought Sizzix paper in my life. I don't know that. And it has the cutest pastel colors. Apparently, let me see. I don't know how many of each pattern, so let's see. So there's 3 of each pattern apparently, and it's got these butterflies, dots, then there's this more peachy pink color, same kind of thing, 3 pages of that. And then there's this gorgeous color that I love. And these are dotted on one side and what do you call that? Plain on the other side. But I love that it's double-sided paper. And this is perfect for card bases. So there's this swirly one. Then this one says happy, 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 I think. Let me see here. No, happy day. But it's a very happy day because it says it a lot. And then, let's see here. There's this pattern with flowers. And they have a die set that cuts those very flowers. So you'll see where I'm going with that. They have this pattern. They also have a die set that cuts out that little rainbow, which they didn't happen to have at the Hobby Lobby I went to. They have this pattern with the little stars and dots and a vertical stripe. They have this pattern with the leaves, tropical and adorable. I believe they sell a die that cuts that very leaf. They have this one with the butterflies. They have a die that looks like that. And then the stars. So here's what I did. I picked up the coordinating dies that they did have, which were these 2 here. And let's see here. These are called Framelits with Stamps. And I guess Olivia Rose is the designer. So let's see here. Labels and sentiments, frames and sentiments. So the numbers on the back are 665388, 665387. And they come with stamps that say thank you, hello, congratulations, with sympathy, just for you, with love, celebrate, best wishes, sending love, happy birthday, and just for you. So, you know, they covered all of the different scenarios there that you could use these for. But what I really was excited about was that these frames match the papers in the back here. So hopefully I'm in frame. Becca Feekin from Spellbinders just put out, I think it was a die of the month or something like that, that makes something just like this, but it's a bit bigger, and it makes a 3D card. Absolutely stunning. It's also, you know, 4 times more expensive than this was, but just to put that out there. Yes. And good morning, Patricia. I did not mean to ignore you. I should have said good morning before I went off on my little rant. But yeah, that's perfect for shaker cards because you can tell, you know, it's got that little, what do you call that? The aperture or opening or whatever. And then I also got this from Momenta, and these are 4 doilies. So let me open it up. 4 little pieces of doily here. One of them is so cute. This one up here is just a, you know, kind of like pointillism, typical doily. And then this one's just solid. And this one here, though, is the reason I liked it. It has the little flowers all around the perimeter there. And then this one's just more like tatting, if you know what tatting is. I thought that was really cute. So I picked that up. And it'll coordinate. I mean, it doesn't go with the Sizzix one, but because it's kind of got that same vibe going on, I thought that would be cute together. And I am going to be cutting these out in just a minute. I just want to show you also my haul from Joann's, because I did mention that this was going to be a haul video, which if you're new to my channel, I don't typically do, but it seems like a lot of people like the haul videos, so now I am venturing into that. Okay, I'm gonna, it's gonna take me a minute because I have a box. So I'm just gonna grab my scissors real quick. I have no idea. I just selected some items from Joann's. And this goes with a previous haul. It's just my Joann's where I live. They either don't have anything that's new or they get it, you know, like a month later, whatever. I don't even know what's going on, but I ended up having to purchase these things online because they were completely sold out at the stores. And something tells me, I don't know if they included everything. I'm gonna have to verify my order, but let me set these aside for a second. So here it is. These are just to complete a previous haul. So let me go ahead and show you the other items. I dropped it in the garbage. So I did do some videos on this earlier, both in English and Spanish, and I of course did that purposely because this is a line created by a young Spanish, Spaniard or young man who's from Spain, whatever, I don't know how to say that in English. And he created this paper line, which I thought was the happiest, most jovial, just sweet as can be paper line. So I went ahead and picked up some pieces. I showed these in a previous video, but I'll just let you know that it came with little acetate pieces. I got some die sets, the rings to make an album or embellishments. This die set here with the ice cream cone and banners, more little acrylic shapes there. Absolutely adorable. And then what I got from Joann's to complete it were the, these are the little puffy stickers. Now it also comes with a stamp set, and I didn't get those, but I thought those were super cute. And then it also came with this chipboard collection. So you can see there are some retro images, which is one of the reasons that I really liked it. It has the retro radio here. And I think I need to go this way. Hope I'm in frame there. It has a suitcase. It has a snow cone or ice cream cone. It has the retro style camera, if you will, the Polaroid style frame. And then this one I'm looking at. Yep, and it says vacaciones, which is Spanish for vacation. But I'm trying to see, it doesn't have. Yeah, the rest of the sentiments are in English. So I think this is what happened, is that he made one collection with the sentiments in Spanish that released, I think, in, you know, Spanish-speaking countries. I don't know. And then the other ones for Joann's, as far as the chipboard is concerned, I think are all mostly in English. So then I also picked up the acetate. I got 2 of these. And this is so beautiful. It's not gonna, I don't think this is gonna do it justice, unless maybe no. Kind of need a white piece of paper, but I don't know that I have one laying about. But in any case, it's got glitter in it almost, or that look of glitter. And it has confetti and stars in gold. Super cute. So I got 2 of those. Zoom out a little. Okay, absolutely. Let's do that. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Angela. So maybe you can see it better there. And then this, okay, so here's the chipboard. See, this is why I need a moderator. Thank you, Angela. So there's that. And then here's the 12 by 12 paper because it was on sale. So I totally jumped on that. Let me take off the stickers so I don't ruin it. And I figured this was going to be great for either cards or a mini album, of course, because I love making mini albums. I like to take off those stickers because every now and then that glue gets on a piece of paper and there goes your paper. So there's this one. And I'm going to show you my favorite piece in this collection, which is why I picked it up. But this has cut aparts here. And the colors, oh, these actually pop off. So you don't even have to use your scissors or your scan and cut or anything like that. They actually pop off. Love, love, love that little radio. And the vintage car. So this one does have Spanish and English sentiments. Yeah, it's absolutely adorable. This has gold foil on it. So I think you can pick that up there. And then more cut aparts here. So you see the colors are definitely rainbow inspired. Which for me, you know, I like all colors, but this is the page that really sold me. Now, growing up, I loved eating Fruit Loops. That was like my favorite cereal, but I grew up drinking coffee from like the age of 4. So how could I not like this page? I've never liked Pop-Tarts, but I don't care about that. I love, love, love this page. I thought this was so stinking cute. And then what he did was he added little hearts to the cereal and little stars. Super adorable. So if you have a little one, you can imagine making a page like that. And then there are, so this is the confetti page that matches the acetate. So there's a soda pop one. And then you get some flowers, little dots. This one has all the, I used to have an outfit with this very pattern. So weird. Then 2 different colored pinks. This one's ombre and this one's more solid. I could have done without those, but this was ombre in the blues, solid blue, ombre green, solid green, and aqua, ombre yellow, or orange I should say, or yellow, I'm sorry, ombre orange, and then solid, and then ombre pink to orange, which is super cool. I hope they release this individually. And that's that. So it's not repeated, but that's okay, because I also got the smaller paper pad. Did I show you guys that? I don't think I did. So I got the smaller one, and this is the 6x8. So I did show this in a previous video, but this one has different patterns than the larger one. Also has foiling. So that's got the like the map of the world. This is yellow stripe one, more cut aparts, the same flower, same squares, same foil, but then this one has the cars. I wish they had done this one in the 12x12. And then this one's different. That one's different. This is again the same. This one's different. This one I love because it's got all the sentiments in Spanish and English. And then more cut aparts. And then it repeats itself. So yeah, love that collection. I thought it was adorable. I don't tend to pick up all of the pieces in one collection. As you can tell, I didn't get all of the elements, but that's okay by me. I also recently picked up this Sizzix Die. I figured I should share it. This isn't anything new, but I thought that was really cute. And guys, I need to open a window because it's so hot in here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. The temperature fluctuates in my house and just, you know, well, in the area in which I live anyway. So here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go ahead and create some embellishments, but I was thinking that maybe I should use this die set here. And of course, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I always say that, but I think it bears repeating. And to those of you who joined the hop, I just want to say a huge, huge thank you. And also, if you want to see the rest of the D-stash that I have, I can definitely show you guys that, because I do have, excuse me, one more lot. I combined them. So, yeah, I just wanted to mention that before I forgot. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick out, I think I want to do, let's see here, maybe the butterfly paper, since it's so cute. I can do that one. And what I'm going to do, actually, I should probably do two different colors. That one, and let's see here. I think I'm trying to keep it kind of simple, because it's going to be the background to those butterflies. I think this one's really, well, I always lean toward green. I don't know why. Let's do the swirly pink one. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, of course, is to cut this down to match the size of this oval, and then die cut these. But kind of gives you an idea of how I like to do embellishments. I hope I have enough paper here. We'll find out. But I'm wanting to do the pattern side up. I'm just going to place this on here and run this through. This should stick to my mat, but I think because the mat is not firm, it has a little bit of trouble sometimes sticking. Nope, let's go in this way. So if you don't have one of these little machines, they're kind of finicky sometimes, but I think it's still worth having, just for the sake of cutting out little bitty things. So yeah, that cut through 2 pieces of cardstock, no problem. So that's super cool. And I think I'm only gonna need 2 more. So you kind of have to take the path of least resistance when it comes to this, and maybe it's because I'm doing the plate the wrong way. I have no idea. So I appreciate your patience, because I'm still kind of new with this little machine. You have a Gemini Mini, Angela? I have the Empress, which is sitting right next to me. That's the one that I used earlier to cut out those tags when I first started the video. And then I have Spellbinders machines, but they're much bigger than this. And they hurt my hand if I'm not careful. So that's, you know, it's my story and I'm sticking to it. But that's one of the reasons I picked up this little machine anyway. I'm just going to cut this away a little bit there to make it smaller. And 2 more and we're done with this, because I think I only made 6 butterflies, but I'll be sharing those with the winnings of the blog hop, which this morning at 11 a.m. that video will be released. So stay tuned to find out who's gonna win. Okay, so this can go back here. I love little dies like that. I'm not going to use the rest of that though, I don't think. So now I can put my little butterflies here. I thought that would be really a cute presentation to give those away. So let me see here. I have, let's do the rose gold on pink. If I can tell the difference, because my eyesight sometimes tricks me. Gold on that. Is this rose gold? Yeah. Sometimes I can't even tell. Okay. And I think it's the background that fools me. But I thought that would be kind of cute to put those on here and then package them. So let's see here. What I'll do is that I want to add a little something else Now, let's see. What I had done before, I think I want to repeat. Because I can add a little bit of lace to this. I don't know if it'll be noticeable, but let me see here. I don't like to overthink things. I don't think I have enough of that. I tend to craft on the fly, guys, so I apologize if I take too long. I was looking for a piece of lace that I could introduce to this, and then just to mention quickly, I recently used my punch board and I created these spools just by using a punch board to be able to house my lace, and so I'm so happy how that turned out because it helped out. This is kind of big though, so let me see here. I'll probably have to cut it in half, because if not, it overpowers the paper and then you can't even see it. So let me cut it down. Lace bows. That's true. Let me see. I could do maybe little bows in the center. I'm trying to think of where. Bear with me, guys. I've got all this paper. Here we go. I think I found something neutral enough, because as far as lace is concerned, I've got plenty of it. It's just the size. You know, you got to get the size right. So let's give this a try. Thank you for the idea, by the way, Angela. See, remember what I said before? Always a student. But yeah, let's go with this. And I like this little satin ribbon because it's a 1/4 inch wide. Yes, the thing is that I don't want to make flowers right now because I have got flower-itis. I've been making so many flowers. But these are just going to be flat, because it is going to be flat mail, what I send out for the winter. I'm not going to make it bulky because I don't want to have to pay the shipping. I'll be completely honest. So I'm just going to do some flat mail to send to the winner. And I can do a little double loop bow like this. Just want to make sure it's not too big. I wish I had the ability to make even tinier bows. Let me see here. Because I could add this to the bottom just like that. And then add that little butterfly up here. What do you guys think of that? And of course I can cut the tails shorter. I think that would be so cute. And then I can add the little bit of lace underneath it. Just half of it. I think that would be so stinking cute. I don't know if there's a right or wrong way to do that, but. So I could place the little butterfly a little bit higher and then place that there. Let me see. Hi! Please tell me your name, sweetheart, because I always forget. I'm so bad at remembering. A Trace of Sparkle, thank you for joining us. I'm going to see here. Jennifer, good morning, Jennifer. Let me show you. I'm going to try to show you guys a close-up of this. And you guys can tell me whether or not you think it's worth going with this idea. All right. So, again, the colors are subtle. but I think that that would make a delicate little embellishment. And I could go with that. So let me know. I'd appreciate some feedback because I don't want to ruin this. But in the meantime, I'll keep clipping here. So I think this would be so cute together. I want to see how it's going to look under this. See, on that one is not so bad because you don't lose the green. On this one, I suppose maybe I need a different color lace for the pink one. Thank you, Jennifer. I'm going to try to see if I have a different color lace for the pink. And I do. I've got this color, which is more of a, these are, I forgot, Cabbage Roses is the name of this. So I think I might go with a lighter one on this. Yep. And so I'll cut these down. So I only need 3 of these. And they don't need to be perfect because it's just kind of a shabby look here. And 1 more of these. So I was mentioning earlier, and some of you were not here, that I did use these diamond dots on these butterflies. So I did do that here in the live. So they do have tons of little sparkle. Hey, Chris! Yay! Yes, I came on here early. I got up with the birds today. My husband had to go do some training, so I was like, well, I'm by myself. I'm gonna go on YouTube because I needed to make some items anyway. This is just a little thank you gift that I'm making for the winner of the hop, the YouTube hop we did. So I figured, okay, let me go ahead and work on these on live. And then I showed a huge haul that I did. Well, huge to me anyway. So I don't tend to shop like that, but so here we are. Okay, so I'm just gonna repeat my little pattern here that I like to do with the little bows. If you don't know how to do these little bows, I've shown this like a million times on this channel, but and then and Jennifer, yes, I tend to do very monochromatic work, which is why a live video is a little difficult for me if I haven't already planned it, which today, nope, no planning, none. I just drank some coffee, got some stuff in this room, and just started my video. But I like monochromatic work because it tends to look very cohesive and it's much easier to match than when I do things that have a lot of different colors. And that's just the way my eye sees things. And okay, so bow number 2. I hope that I am not torturing you guys with this. Oh my gosh. Because, oh, sorry, Angela, I was just fighting with the ribbon. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to zoom out too much just because then you won't be able to see how I layer these. I'm waiting as I speak for my hot glue gun to be a little bit warmer, and I'm gonna just glue all of these here. So I'm gonna make this one a little bit, see, I made that bow a little bit too big, but it's okay. They're all gonna fit nicely on here. Just gonna cut the little tails shorter, and then it's gonna be a matter of glue, glue, glue. And then if she wants to add sentiments, she can. I don't think it's necessary always. Nope, that's too small. I frequently will make cards with no sentiments on them and then just write whatever I need to say on the inside. So it's kind of nice to have blanks, if you will, in your stash. Okay, so here's what I'm doing because I didn't want to be out of frame this time. I'm just looping over my pointer finger, holding the ribbon onto my ring finger so that it won't slip. So I go over the pointer finger, behind middle finger, over the pointer finger, behind the middle finger. Leave myself a little tail there, just like that. And then this one goes over the ribbon between the fingers. So it's going to be what ties it together. And then you need to allow yourself enough tail to create your knot. Okay? So you just create your little knot and pull on that little tail as hard as you can. All right? Just make sure that the little loops are equidistant. Okay, so when you're using this type of ribbon, it's easier because it's got that bit of a slip to it. If you're using twine, as I've done before, don't tie it too tight before you make up your mind on the size, because then you won't have a chance to untie it. Okay, but that's how you make a double loop bow. These are quite popular because they're pleasing to the eye. And I just cut away what I don't need, and boom. So 3 more. You like big bows? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, there's a bow for everyone, right? There's a bow for everyone. Me, I'm a little bow kind of girl. So there's our tail. Because some girls do shabby and, wait, what did I just do? I lost my place. Some girls do shabby chic with tons and tons and tons of laces and bows and that sort of thing. I don't venture into that. When it comes to that, I'm actually very simple. I think I lost my place and I don't remember how many loops I did. Anyway, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, guys, so sorry about that. And I think it's because I'm melting over here. It's so hot. Yesterday was very, very cold and rainy here. So I turned on the heat and I think I forgot to turn it off. And then today is not cold. So I'm literally in a sauna right now. But I don't want to leave you guys. So I'd have to go to a different floor to go turn off the heat. And I'm not about to do that. So here's this. That one. That's a hot mess bow. In case anybody needs a hot mess bow. Yeah, Raquel was talking too much bow. But yeah. When I was little, my mother would try to girlify me with bows and ribbons and that sort of thing. And I never really took to that. I was a plain Jane from the very beginning. No, I like all things shiny, don't get me wrong. But I'm I'm the kind of girl that likes, just give me one big honking diamond and then I don't need any more. That's my interpretation of simplicity. Just a 10-carat diamond will do. Then I don't need any more. I'm joking around, guys. Okay. One more, guys. One more. So if you're holding your breath, you'll soon be able to, release. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. It's I think it's a good reminder that handmade things do require a little bit of effort. Okay. Last bow. Voila. Praise God. Okay. There's that. Okay, so now she's gonna get the glue gun out and hope that she doesn't burn herself. Okay, here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. Hope I didn't lose anything here. Okay. So I'm just going to do a quick little dab here. Put the lace on top and quickly put that little butterfly there too. With the hopes that that doesn't look wonky. I don't know. I think it looks okay. And then the little bow down here. I'm working kind of upside down from my perspective here, so I just want to make sure the bows don't look whackety whack. Okay. So that's going to go there. I like to pull on the little tails. I don't know if you guys could see that, but I like to pull on the little tails to make sure they're, you know, headed south there instead of kind of like a helicopter going sideways. I don't know. Oh my gosh, the things that come to my mind. But I'm going to do, again, repetitive motion here. And I'm going to hope that I don't run out of steam on my glue gun here. Because if you don't own this style glue gun, this is the, what's it called? Linen Lily. It has about 2 seconds worth of gusto before it dies on you, which I think they need to replace the battery on that or something. I don't know, because it's cordless for the convenience of cordless, but of course if it's not plugged in, it loses power, and it's rather fast. So I guess in one way it's good because it's helped me craft a little bit faster. Oh gosh. Not really, because I'm slow, but there we go. Pull the tails, don't forget. Okay, so there's that. Hopefully, oh, I think I've been out of frame. I apologize, guys. I should have zoomed out a bit. So here we go. Becomes a mess in a hot minute. Let's see here. One more here. And I don't know how many of you like embellishments. I think they're convenient to have if you need to just quickly make, you know, just a small note card like the one I had showed you guys before. So I'll show that again in a minute, but you can just, you know, oopsie, place this little embellishment on top of a small card and be done with it. I think this one's crooked. Well, it's taking a different path than the others. Oh my gosh. One more here. Yep, and let me place this on the cradle. But I can definitely finish it off with liquid adhesive also, because this, what's it called again? Barely Arts glue is quite strong also. So when in doubt, you can still use that. And at least while it's drying, it'll do its thing so long as I don't mess with it too much. Okay, and I can revisit that with hot glue, but there's that. So do you guys have any crafty questions for me today? I always say pick my brain while I'm here if you have any questions about anything. I'm happy to share. I just shared a little bit with Angela this morning of all my my scrapbooking thoughts from back in the day when I did 12 by 12 scrapbooking. It was more like an OCD session, but that's that. I've gotten those little guys done, and I'm thinking that for the bag, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use one of those clear bags that I should have handy. Yeah, I say these things and then I'm like, where are they? I was thinking of adding them in here with a piece of cardstock behind it. Here we go. I just need to cut it down. I'm going to use this one again. So I'll add this to the background. My go-to colors, when I craft, see, it depends on the collection, honestly, because it, like I just showed that Obed Marshall collection. So if I'm using a collection, I will try to stick as much as possible to only the colors in that collection with a metallic. I always try to add a metallic to whatever I'm making because gold, rose gold, silver, and hollow are going to make your projects look really cute no matter what. Okay, and then also, because of the type of craft that I make for others, I tend to use a lot of lighter colors. Inevitably, I always end up using either peach or green. And it must be that I like those colors because it almost feels like I can't get away from them. And what I do know is that both of those colors are soothing to the eye, and I think that that's why I tend to use them. For instance, my room, this entire room is painted in like a seafoam green. It looks light blue to the eye, but it's, if I had to compare it to paper, let me see, it would be this color. So my walls are literally like this color. So I like colors that are very soothing, but I will add a little pop here and there like I had shown in this card. This is glitter cardstock from TonicStudios, and it's that navy blue. But again, I was trying to match the paper collection. So it really depends on what I'm doing. Colors that I tend to stay away from unless I'm making a Christmas album or a Christmas card are red, very deep colors. I only try to use those on masculine projects. My favorite thing to create, I love to make mini albums. And I'm sorry, I thought I had lost my train of thought. Plus my cat just walked in the room and I'm like, ooh, she's kind of creepy. She always kind of takes me back a minute. But yeah, this is my girly space. That's what I wanted to mention. I'm not girly in every aspect of what I like to do. Because I'm the kind of person that's drawn to, for instance, the type of decor that's kind of boy-girl, you know, something really rough with a piece of lace on top of it, things like that. That draws my eye more. That's the kind of like home decor that I prefer, is something vintagey and rusty and, you know, that looks like it's falling apart with something very delicate painted on it, things like that. So, oopsie, a little bow. So in this studio, however, I create things that appeal to the person watching or to the person who might like purchase a book from me, things like that. So I will go all out girly, even if I don't necessarily do that on my own personal stuff. So I hope that answers your question, because you're never going to get a short answer out of me. But I love minty green color. I love to combine pink. think I want to do this like this. So I'm just adding little foam dots to the back of these guys, because I think it's going to be easier for the person who uses it. Okay. But I do like, I don't know. Yeah, that little inability to be girly from when I was little was more about the fact that I had two brothers and I wanted to fit in with them, and they were, you know, boys. G.I. Joe and Transformers and, you know, that kind of stuff. Kind of boys. So, I almost didn't have the luxury of being too delicate because, you know, even though I was in my nature, it was hard to fit in with the boys. I think, you know, all little girls do that though. If you hang out with little girls, you have more of a freedom to be girly. So I'm kind of making up for that now. All right, before this becomes a therapy session about all my nuances, this is so not straight, but I don't think she'll mind. That's a cute little package, isn't it? Would you guys like to receive something like that in the mail? Because I know I would. I'd be totally happy with that. So, this is going to be her little gift among others. I hope she likes them. Wait, it's upside down. And the glue strings are free. They're included with every package. Let me fix this butterfly. This one's trying to fly away, guys. So let me... Ooh, boom. Okay. So we used rose gold. We used regular old-fashioned 14 karat gold. The little pink, what do you call these things? The little diamond dots. We use Sizzix paper and dies to make the little scallop. We use satin ribbon. Yeah, this is a good way to use supplies, I think. So now let's make a bag topper because, you know, why end it there? So I get, oh, telling you, man, the glue strings. Okay, so that's sealed now. So we'll put a little something up here and call it a day. And let's go back to, let's see here. Oh, the doily. Let's do this big old doily. I think it's cute. Cute. Oh, so I'm going to put this on my, so see, this is going to go up here just for looks, just to make presentation, you know, for presentation purposes. So get this off of here and cut it. I typically would not be using such a big cutting mat, but I don't know what I did with my smaller one. Let's go back here and pick a pretty color. Let's do a yellow. Oh, hi, Angie. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Kind of caught us at the tail end here, but we just finished these embellishments. Oh, and here's, by the way, that's the little card I had mentioned earlier. So to the recipient of these, if you end up watching this video, you can definitely make a very small card using this topper. In my case, I use little squares there, but you could, you know, just do, what do you call it? Emulate the shape by using an oval and make a small card. Okay, so here's my little doily. That's going to be the topper here. And of course, I'm going to want to layer that. I think this might be big enough. We'll give it a try. Sometimes you need to inhale and say a little prayer. Come on, paper. Stretch. Bum, bum. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Okay, so it totally cut out perfectly, so I'm going to end up using that. Awesome. And then I just so happen to have another butterfly laying about here. Okay, so I'll use that one. Maybe I'll do the blue one. Just to give it some depth. Yep, let's do that. What else? We'll add some little gems to it also. But the first thing that I want to do here is to fold this. Now I want this little circle to fit here, so I'm only going to fold it. Let's see, do I want my lines going down? Like that. Okay, so I'm only going to fold that about I don't know, an inch. 1 1/4 inches. Okay, just like that. It's so nice to see all of you guys here. How wonderful. I don't typically do live videos this early in the day, but I'm glad that I did today. All right, so this way, wait a minute, duh, upside down. This way she'll be able to reuse the bag. Okay, here we go. So this will go there, just like that. I'm just gonna apply my adhesive there now. Super easy bag topper, just using doily dies. So let's go ahead and start off with that. Should title this video Organic Crafting with Raquel. Okay, so that's going to be that topper, and let's go ahead and put this one here. I want this to stick though because I don't like how it's popping out. So, oh, thank you, Angie. I like to stretch the use of my dies. So if you need a bag topper, you can make it with any die that you can fold in half. Doesn't matter what it is, you know, there's no rules about that. Y'all know I'm gonna add a bow to it, right? I wish I could make a teeny tiny one, but no. So because Angela said so, I'm making a big old bow. Or big to me anyway. All right, so let's do that. Again, this, I promise you this will be the last bow you watch me make. At least in this video. Oh my gosh. So let's make our bow, and this time I might leave those little tails a bit longer just because I can afford to be frilly on that. Okay, so there's my bow. That's going to go with this here. So let's go ahead and put that here. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate that. And sorry, I was just taking a moment there to make sure that I was up to date because I do have a lag on my phone and it annoys the heck out of me. So I'm just going to put the little bow that I made right there. Again, holding on to those little tails so that they go in the right direction. Just like that. And then butterfly one, which is the darker one. We'll go here. Let me make sure. Yep. Kind of want it here. And then butterfly 2, which is the lighter one. We'll go here. I'm just adhering the very center so that it has that bit of pop. And again, this little butterfly was from the TonicStudios, what's it called? Die of the Month designer series, something of the month. I forgot what it's called. Oh, thank you, Angie. You're so sweet. Yeah, they come together quite easily. So here's a little tip, okay? If you're new to crafting or anything like that, when you get graduated sizes of anything, see how there's 4 dies here? You get the graduated sizes. You can think of them as, you know, how do I say this? You want to visually maybe cut them in half. Just think of them as half of that die. And then that's a design idea. Or even a third of it, because you can cut these and all of that. At least, I don't know, those are places where my mind goes when I'm picking things out, is I try to see it as more than just the sum of its parts, if I want to put it in a mathematical term, you know? Because every shape is exactly that, you know? So, you know, I'm gonna do the same thing here because I can't leave it alone. Detail, detail, detail. That's the name of the game when it comes to crafting for me, is don't leave out the details because that's what makes it special. It lets the recipient know that you took the time to make something especially for them. And if you have the supplies, use them. Just get them out. Use all of them. Maybe not at the same time, but it makes your project look cohesive if it all implements the same elements, you know? So that's what I'm doing here. I did the same to all of the other little butterflies where I used all of these little diamond dots. So I'll do a close-up because some of you just got here. And then I'm going to do diamond dots all over my desk. Woohoo! It's raining diamond dots now. Guess what I'll be doing for the next half hour? It's a good thing I don't have, no one else comes into this room. Okay, one more out of the 500,000 I just spilled. Here we go. And just because I'm extra, I'm just going to go ahead and do that right there and there. And this is going to get the glam factor now. Woohoo! Stay there. My cat's yelling at me, guys. She wants me to come into the other room. Yes, and that's one reason you will see, for instance, on this channel that I tend to get a lot of dies that are nesting dies. And that's why, because it ensures me that they're going to play well together, if you will. And I suppose that's, you know, if I had to mention a favorite, maybe I should do that. Maybe a video of, you know, list of favorites kind of thing, top 10 or whatever. I don't know. You guys let me know if that's something that would interest you. Because as I always say, I'm not a Kardashian. I don't think that much of myself where I think I need to be like telling people all my business. That's just not who I am. So, but I'm happy to answer any questions. Okay, darlings, there it is. Yes, definitely. My heart is in the details. I can't be anything other than that. Awesome. Okay, Angie. I can definitely do that. So, you know, this is going to need a sentiment. And of course, hello. I don't need to look far because this came with them. So, I'm going to stamp on here sending love with this little sentiment thingy here. Just so happen to have this piece of paper, so that's what I'm going to use. And let's do this in a color that will coordinate. I can't believe, wait, sorry guys. I didn't want to lose my cap already. Can't believe I have 5,000 little diamonds all over my desk now. That was so not cool on my behalf. But let's see here. I'm going to stamp this in Acorn Brown, which is a hybrid ink from Nuvo. Yay, it worked, sort of. Okay. Imperfect, but so am I, so I'm just going to go with that. I'm going to clean this off because I don't need all these little... Now I have all these little flowers. Excuse me. Yes, have a beautiful, beautiful day, and thank you for having stopped by. I appreciate you spending a little time with us today. Very kind of you. So this is almost done, guys. I appreciate your patience because I know I take a long time to craft. But again, this was not a planned part of this video. I just wanted to show you guys some items, but why not just show you at the same time what you can make with them? Hopefully it lends a little bit of inspiration to your day to get your juices flowing if you're crafting. And because I kind of messed up the L, I'm just going to add a little flower on it that came out of this paper sprinkles there. So just a little foam pad behind that to add a little height, not too much. And there we are. Project complete. I'm done. So guys, I thank you so much for having stopped by. If you want to stick around to see what I'm destashing that I wrote, no, wait, I didn't write. I shared it on Instagram. I can quickly show you guys. If not, if there's no interest in that, I'm not offended by any means, and I can just end the video here. But this has been a lot of fun. I know, you know, have to clean up my mess. My 5 million diamond dots. So beware, if you're going to use them, make sure you don't tip over the bottle like I did. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angie. That means so much to me. It's good to pick each other's brains, right? So, okay, then Chris. Okay, Chris, you wanted to see? All right, let me put this in here. Excuse me, so I don't lose it. Now, I want to put out the disclaimer. These dies were sent to me. Okay. I am by no means going to tell anybody where to shop. So I just want to put that out there. I'm just doing a destash of dies that I'm not using. And yesterday I did a live video. I showed them, and then I decided to combine them today to make a new package, if you will. Okay. And this is the very last lot because I had some other ones. But this one has this die here, which is a bag topper, never been used. It has two little birds, leaves that emboss and cut, and then this little sprig here. This set here even has, on these pieces that are cut out, it tells you how many you need of each. They will not be coming with a tutorial, just to let you know. I will not be sharing any tutorials on how to use these dies. However, this one makes this box here. So you would end up cutting out 16 side panels of the large one, 16 side panels, and then a top and a bottom, okay? And it comes with the layering pieces. The other one, let's see here. This is numbers 1 through 9. It does not include a 0. And 2 doilies, but only one of them cut. The other one you can use to emboss. And this is the mini suitcase, the very tiny suitcase. I shouldn't say tiny, it's small. I don't have one to show you because when I made them, I gave them all away. But in any case, I also added to it an exclusive butterfly. That one does not come with any other die set. I added a border die that you could use with or without the suitcase. And then I added this exclusive die set that makes a shaker tape runner. And this is not sold in any store, not available anywhere else. It makes a little, you know, those little tape runners that you do like this and whatever. It's a shaker. And then this is a bag topper that says Mr. and Mrs. And it has a butterfly, a kneeling guy giving her 1 flower because payday hasn't come yet, so he only had 1 flower. It's just my sense of humor, guys. Okay, this one is 3 bottles, nail polish bottles with all of the layers that go inside. You can make this into a 3D die if you want to. Same with this one. This one's a men's cologne bottle. It came with the layering pieces. The ribbed piece here is meant to go, I forgot. I think, well, you could use it on the neck of the bottle if you wanted to. This is a set of 3, never been used frames. I've never even cut them out to sample, so I could not tell you if it cuts out, you know, evenly or, you know, I can't speak of the quality of it is what I want to say. Then this one is a small frame. It does cut out really cute. It has a little butterfly on the edge here. So this would be something that you can use to make an embellishment. This is a cupcake wrapper, or at least it's meant to be, and it has music notes. But again, you could cut off the bottom and just use that if you wanted to. Never been used. This makes a 4-inch wide rosette. This makes a suntan bottle with the little suns, a small one and a bigger one. The smaller one coincides with a smaller bottle, the bigger one with the bigger bottle. This makes airplanes on a loop, small one and a large one. And it comes with the little individual airplanes that you can layer on top. And then these are watering cans. And they have a large watering can, small watering can, all the flowers. And see, you can see 1 flower there. And they make shakers. So it's a small shaker, large shaker. The larger one measures, let's see here. This is 3.5 inches tall for the large one, and the small one is 2.5 inches tall. So this is $50 shipped, and one of the dies, just one, that exclusive one, I paid $15 for. So just to give you an idea there of what the original prices were. So yeah, $50 ship. What I was asking for is that, just like as I did yesterday, email me, let me know if you're interested or not. Well, actually, you wouldn't email me if you weren't, but you can email me, let me know that you want it. I will then send you my PayPal address. You then pay me, and I go to the post office today, no later than today, and I will mail this out in a padded envelope for you to receive by, if I send this out today, you might get it by next Wednesday or Thursday at the latest, okay? So that's the last lot that I have there. And in about Chris, so Chris, okay, if you're interested, because I shared that on Instagram, give me 1 second, okay? I want to see if anyone else has already emailed me or not. It'll take me just a moment. I need to check all my inboxes, and there's several. Okay, I just checked all of my inboxes on my email, which that was the instruction I had given this morning. Chris, okay. No one has emailed me yet, so go ahead, Chris, and email me, paintsandglitter@gmail.com, and I can send those off to you today, so long as I receive your PayPal payment within, I would say, within the hour. That'll give me enough time to head out to the post office today, okay? And thank you so much. I truly appreciate your support, guys. So yeah, I think that's it. I shared that, I shared this, I shared a haul, I shared another haul. This has been a kind of all over the place video, but as my friend would say to me, at least I'm consistent. So I thank you guys so much for having been here. Oh, and Chris, on your PayPal payment, just put your address for me, please. So that way I know where to mail them to you, okay? And if you want to skip the whole email thing, well, actually, no, never mind. I still have to give you my PayPal address. Sorry about that. Had a squirrel moment. So yeah, I will be back on a pre-recorded video announcing the winner of the hop. And that's going to be at 11 a.m. this morning. That winner is going to receive this ephemera pack, this stamp set, these adorable butterflies, and then this card, okay? For having left a comment and having subscribed to all of the channels and following the rules. And I'm going to mention in that video, guys, it took me 3 tries to find a winner. Can you believe that? So yeah. Thank you guys so much for having been here with me and spending your morning with me. As I always say, I hope that you can be inspired and be blessed. If anything comes up, if you have any questions, email me or send me an Instagram message and I will be very happy to reply. Oh, you're very welcome. You guys have a beautiful weekend. God bless. Ciao, ciao. I'm gonna make you dizzy now. Oh, this is what happens to short people. Ciao.